Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money career tarot reading for the month of June 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, and of course I want to remind you to hit that like button for the video, leave me a comment about your individual situation, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But more importantly, when meditating on your lovely energy overall for the month, of course in regards to the subject, the message that came through was as money takes the focus. As money takes the focus. So let's begin and keep it simple by pulling 6 tarot cards for the month to give you a bit of an outlook. Ooh, that was quick, but good energy. What else do we have for our lovely Pisces for the month of June 2021 for money and career, of course? Okay, interesting. We have the first half. We're going to keep shuffling for our lovely Pisces. To continue for the second half of June 2021, money and career for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. Oh, wow. Interesting. And we're going to pull the remaining one right from the top of the deck. Okay. I actually want me to swap that one out. All right, so we're beginning the month in the spread with the Sun. This is one of the ones that popped out almost immediately. So you begin the month, Pisces, feeling really happy, really content where you are sitting within your career, within your finances, feeling like things could be a lot better, improvements could take place, but for whatever reason, you just want to announce certain small successes or achievements. For some of you, you received a job at the end of May or will right off the bat. Or a promotion, something of the sort that just leaves you feeling good, glowing on a different level to the point where people notice you, people appreciate you, see you in a different light. Allow for the color that takes over at this point to seep in and affect your workload that you produce in a beautiful way. Seeing that you could be this way more so moving forward, even if at times it feels a bit difficult. It's at the beginning of the month where you're feeling intuitively that fresh starts just lie ahead. And you'll see as we continue that it takes a huge role in your month. Allowing yourself to feel good about the thought process you have to begin the month when it comes to your finances, given that all you can really think about is your money. You know, some of you made some important financial gains around this point in the month, and so it starts you off on a happy note. For some of you, you just simply are adjusting your thought process in order to feel happier, to feel more content where you are financially. Understanding that you're still growing and developing as an individual, you've adjusted your thought process to understand that your finances are always changing and growing. And to finish off this card, Spirit's reminding you at a certain point to begin the month that your happiness, level of which affects things greatly. Moving on, we have the Ace of Wands, but I'm being drawn back. I'm hearing completions are necessary, whether they are to happen within this month or happened recently in the month of May or previous to that. A reminder through the Sun card that, yeah, of course you're glowing, you're feeling happy about certain, the way things are, even if they're not ideal. But a reminder that you wouldn't be in this way of being, or things wouldn't be exactly the way they are if certain completions didn't take place recently. A reminder to, when these more completions decide to pop up along the month or moving forward, to be one with them, to accept them, to embrace them with the utmost optimism. So we're moving on to the Ace of Wands. You make your way to the middle of the first half of the month and your mind is on fire. You feel the need to close your eyes and center yourself, ground yourself, and to separate yourself from all that's happening around you. Feeling like your work environment or lack of which is just stressing you out. It's at this point in the month where you can't help but thoroughly think about your money, your lack of which, your situation in your career, and ask yourself so many questions. But for whatever reason, you start to ask yourself questions that are going to lead you to a mental funk. And Spirit saying, well, then stop yourself. You know yourself best at this point, and your habits that need to change or stay consistent. So simply slow your mind down, close your eyes, and realize that everything's working out. You were feeling this happy and content at the beginning of the month for a reason, right? You feeling the need to think about certain fresh starts that are on the horizon or that you're experiencing at this time. Asking yourself, will more money really make me happy, right? And a lot of you watching this are saying, absolutely, yes. And saying, that's good, that's great, but it's not all that's going to leave you feeling content, complete, and fulfilled. And finding out what else kind of will help you along the way to those beautiful things is part of what you should be thinking about. Not overthinking, but at least just thinking about it for the time being. There's part of you at this point in the month where you feel like nobody understands you, whether it's those in your work environment or just people in your life in general. And so it leaves you feeling a little bit somber, and it frustrates you because you started off the month feeling so damn good. Certain downloads will come in from Spirit, from the universe, to clarify what lies ahead or to give you a better understanding of the success you deserve, and to kind of shift you away from focusing on certain disappointments or frustrations at this time, okay? And we're making our way to the Page of Wands in reverse. As you make your way to wrap up the first half of the month, you surprise yourself by not feeling anxious, not feeling overwhelmed by some of the thoughts that took place with the Ace of Wands moment in the middle of the first half. There's also a bit of a stubborn energy coming through. I'm seeing in my mind's eye Spirit in the universe trying to get you to, in the upright position, throw up some frustration, some negative habits, emotions that you've been, tension that you've been holding on to for a while because of past financial and career choices or experiences, and you feeling like you don't need to, or feeling like it's not the right time, or just simply not wanting to. And Spirit saying, well, okay, you're just delaying the inevitable, right? To hold on to all of which or some of which isn't going to benefit you moving forward. It's going to weigh you down and make you feel a bit hindered or stressed. To release all of which will benefit you and help you produce the quality work you need to at this time, and to better complete certain financial goals, or to reach a financial status that you desire at this time. Moving on to the second half of the month in spread, we have the Ace of Cups, being our second ace of the spread. You begin the second half of the month feeling quite abundant, and Spirit in the universe has a huge role in that, either pushing you to adjust your mindset or simply giving you a little bit of a financial windfall or a form of abundance to help you see the brighter side of things, to remember that your state of mind has a huge effect on things. Being aligned with the Sun card, you begin the second half just like you began the first half, feeling amazing, feeling this glow come over you as people see you in an abundant light, as you start to or continue to see yourself in the same. Knowing that your abundance is just beginning or proceeding, maybe a little bit slowly, but you are understanding once again that your view on it is truly essential. You're seeing that your abundance isn't stagnating. It's starting to grow, it's starting to blossom as you change and grow. And the stubbornness starts to leave your situation, your life in general, as you're willing to more so let go of certain frustrations, tensions, and maybe even grudges, and allow for yourself to feel more abundant, happy, and free as you continue through the month of June. It's at this point as well where you gain a better understanding of the money flow that needs to happen. At times you wanting to improve your finances greatly, but for whatever reason, not wanting to accept the flow in and out. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles in my mind's eye. I need to allow for that money to go at times when it's necessary, accepting that Spirit in the universe will replenish you when need be, and staying optimistic in hopes that that replenishment will be more than what left in the first place. And we're moving on to the Ace of Pentacles. And my friend, that is the third ace within your spread. Fresh beginnings, new starts towards what you deserve in this lifetime. Keep that in mind. But so we're moving on once again to the Ace of Pentacles for the middle of the second half of the month, where, as you can see in this imagery, it's ringing true to your situation. Spirit is coming through, the universe is coming through and being like, Pisces, here's some money, or here's some abundance, something to lead you towards what you deserve. Once again, they see how effective it is when you feel abundant, when you feel happy, when you feel confident about your current situation, what lies ahead. And so that abundance will continue to flow in. You allowing yourself to maybe consistently keep money as a focus, but understanding fully at this point that it can take a positive focus or a negative one, right? And it doesn't need to overpower your entire life. Being reminded that this abundance will come to a halt if you don't sort of develop a nice balance within all areas of your life. And remembering that, yeah, this abundance, this money feels good, but it's not everything. There's other forms of fulfillment that you deserve and desire at this time. And it's a huge turning point for you as you understand or gain a better understanding of your ideal path for yourself. Being aligned with the Ace of Wands, it's also at this point in the month where you're reminded to stay passionate but not to overthink what lies ahead. To remember that you deserve all the success that's on the horizon for you. But you need to be one with the process along the way, if we haven't mentioned it already, to enjoy things a little bit more, which is a nice thing to mention as a nice thing. It's a nice moment to move on to the last card with the Lovers. You finish off the month of June reminding yourself why you do what you do, or sort of getting a better understanding what helps you love your situation, even if it's not ideal. Remembering that, once again, money's not everything, but it does play a huge role, given, it affects how the lifestyle you live and all of these good things. I'm hearing who and what affects this level of love for your situation. Of course you do and your mental state does, but are there other factors outside of you that are seeping in and affecting it in a negative way? How do I proceed in order to foresee the results I desire? Do I truly love what I do? And can that change? Will I change it? Asking yourself a lot of important questions to finish off the month, to simply see the results once again that you're meant to experience. Allowing yourself to ask these questions, remembering that it's going to improve the flow of abundance in your life and not decrease it. Being aligned with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's to finish off the month where Spirit and the universe is like side by side with you, or behind the scenes rather, clapping and being like, Pisces, look, you were feeling a little bit stubborn to finish off the first half of the month, and the progress you made within the second half, so commendable. Now you're able to ask yourself important questions, release certain things that we were talking about that were negative, and you're starting to see the instant benefits, and as well as the instant gratification. Allowing yourself to finish off the month on such a positive note, feeling like you're improving, growing as an individual as your situation moves in a positive direction. All right, starting the month of July, feeling like things can only go uphill from here. All right, so Pisces, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.